2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Celtics taking on the Nuggets. For the Celtics, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Nuggets, Celtics is next, right after this. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, the ceremony was delayed, and understandably so, but at last, the Hall of Fame class of 2020 was enshrined. And what a class it was. Led by Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and of course, the late, great Kobe Bryant headlining the 9 inductees. There was tremendous poignancy with Kobe's inclusion coming so recently after his tragic death. And it was a night that none of us are going to forget. Guys?
Thank you, DA. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5. And for the Nuggets, filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Murray in at point guard. Now here's Murray. Here's Barton. And stolen by Hayward. Outside Tatum. Passes it to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
And always a solid rebounder. Hayward took it to a whole new level last year.
He certainly did, Greg. This guy was up at 6.5 rebounds per game. Easily a career high, and consider he did it at both ends. And to me, that's the versatility that this guy brings that helps you succeed. He doesn't have to be your leading scorer to impact winning. Well, a big part of what Kemba Walker does that makes him dangerous, scoring off the move. How about that body control, guys?
Jokic against Walker. Jokic inside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Walker in the corner. And again, Boston with the triple.
When you're an open teammate, you've got to be shot ready. And boy, Kemba Walker so efficient in the catch and shoot game.
Pass to Jokic. Murray surveying the D. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
There's Brown with the three. That one misses. And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts about how to help his team succeed.
Selfless. I mean, you need to took your pride, you took your ego out, just to be part of the team and do whatever you need to do to be the best player in your roles.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Michael Porter's out there with Grant. Then there's Plumlee. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Craig in at the 2. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. And here's Denver. 7-point differential. Down low, Plumlee, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Smart passes to Cannon. 1:19 left to play here in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Brown drills the three-pointer. Brown's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Porter looking it over. Fade away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach that that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7", with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
The first one falls.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And a new group in for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Smart. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. And Brown drops them both.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Now here's Murray. Passes to Jokic. Puts it up from 15. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Walker. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
and the defensive prowess of Williams, just effective at altering shots and almost getting into the heads of shooters.
And so it's Boston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you're in a good position here at the break. What do you tell your...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Boston, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5. Home in the paint. Here's Murray after the basket by Boston. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
And here's Walker, following the 3 from Will Barton, and the dunk by Tatum.
Now this is a young man who's really grown as a passer. If the defense overcommits, Kemba Walker will make you pay.
Murray kicks to Harris. Barton outside. Shoots a fader. Rebound Boston. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. They get it back. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Gordon Hayward in that instance. You think of him as a scorer, but he's a terrific setup guy as well.
Walker against Murray. To the inside. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Brown. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Deep 2 from Murray. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Boston with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more in store for you right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Nuggets trail by 16. They've got Morris. Plumlee out there with Grant. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Craig in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. Morris right side. The pass to Grant. To the wing on the left. Here's Craig, guarded by Smart. Here's Plumlee. And another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Mason Plumlee. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Smart. Pass to Wanamaker. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Celtics. Now here's Porter. Kicks to Plumlee. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And Boston has possession after the Nuggets pick up 2. Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Both teams will make substitutions. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Pass to Bates-Diop. Dishes to Vonleh. And that one is off. Now Boston takes it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. A floater, and it's laid in by Edwards.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Here is Edwards. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Here with Gordon Hayward. Gordon, great effort for you guys tonight, and you get the win.
We did. We guarded extremely well. All-around effort by everybody. Great game. I thought we really moved the ball. Great win.
Excellent inside-out defense, Gordon. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.